What's going on, guys? Optical 20 here. Now we're gonna do a different type of review. It's not really something 160 related, but a speaker. It is a monitor speaker that I picked up from Adorama. I'm gonna put the link down below. It's under $100. I don't really want to spend too much on monitor speakers. I'm starting off with this this music thing that I'm doing, so I don't really want to spend too much. So I just want to give you guys a somewhat of an unboxing, not really a review. I'm not expert on this, but doing some research and whatnot, it looks like it's the most affordable one out of the bunch. Out of the monitor speakers, they come in pretty costly, unlike if you buy just regular speakers, let's say from Logitech and all that stuff. I guess the difference for those who doesn't know, like myself, I'm pretty new at this. Monitor speakers are different than regular speakers because it doesn't enhance the sound. So if you are producing, let's say, your own beats or songs, you are going to hear the imperfections, so to speak, of the speakers. So it doesn't enhance any bass or anything like that. So it's not, if you're going to pick this up to for casual, let's say gaming or watching YouTube, you don't really need to, because I guess you can get away with the cheaper speakers. It's not like this is super expensive, but you can get something much cheaper than that. But as far as the inside, see, I pulled out the manual. There's a few foams in here for vibration, so you can put this on top of your desk, and then you put this speaker on top of the foam, so it doesn't receive those vibrations and whatnot. And as far as the speakers, they're pretty good size. They're not too big. They're also not smaller, because I was used to those cube speakers from Altec Lansing, and when I got this, was a bit bigger. And the package inside, it comes with this this cord, which is an auxiliary, and then you can kind of see 2 RCA at the end, so you can kind of split this one up, the left and right, because on the back you have several output options in here. You can use RCA, which is what I normally use for my Focusrite for solo. So if you're doing any recording and then you wanna listen to the left and right audio, then this is the way to go. And then you can also do auxiliary, which is also in the front. So let's say you're just gonna use this for listening. You're not really for YouTube and whatnot. Like I said, you don't need to, but if you decided to pick this one up to upgrade to your normal speakers, then go ahead and do so. And then you just need auxiliary, so you don't need to buy the Focusrite. Also on the back, you connect the left and right, which is pretty cool, because you have the option to choose which speaker, which is left and right, which is something you don't see in any speakers that's under $100. And this is the the vibration foam that I'm talking about. So you just sit it on top of that, and looks pretty sturdy right there. You can put this on top, or the small piece you can also put at the bottom, so it's kind of leveled, so it's kind of concave underneath. So I mean, it's up to you. It's your option. You can put it like so, and then you just rest the speaker on top of it, just like so. And aesthetic wise, they're not the best looking speakers. I'm not a big fan of this neon greens, but I did manage to pick them up pretty cheap. I guess I picked them up for like $69 or $60, something like that. And then if you if you're trying to do recording, you're gonna need, you don't need this one, but for recording, this is what I use, Focusrite Solo, and then that's the right and left output. So this is kind of like my go-to sound card right now. That's giving me shit tons of problems, man, with latency and all that stuff. And that's where you put them in, those RCAs on the back. So that's where you put them in. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with it. I've been using it for almost a month now. It's a bit of a change, especially if this is the first time you're gonna get studio monitors, because it's, a lot of people are saying it has a decent bass, but it doesn't really. It's clear though. It's really clear. As you can see here, this is the close-up look, but it's really clear. The sound quality is really crisp, and I can imagine if you are using the more expensive studio monitors, like, you can kind of hear the small hiss and whatnot. But like I said, it's not a must-have, but for the price that I got it for, it's a big step up, I guess, from my Altic Lansing that's like 11 years old. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the small speaker. It's just that I want to do an upgrade. And then yeah, it's because I picked up this Focusrite and I said, you know, might as well make a use out of it. And so far I'm really happy. So if you want to pick this one up, click on Adorama. They're pretty cheap. If not, normally they run for around $100 on Amazon, sometimes $120, but I wouldn't pay more than $100 for them. They're pretty cool. But so all right, thank you guys for watching.